So this is the landing page for our website. Basically, there are four tabs for each page. Let's first go for this first tab. Again, the first tab, you can see a page for map and the menu builder. Inside the menu builder, we have to upload the floor plan. For now, let's just click on. I have uploaded this blank white page. So these are all options which we can use to create our floor plan. So at first, I will be using this room. So I created this room one, and let's say again, I use the same tab to create another room, and I will add path from here. The path is from room one to room two, and the path will be created. Now, let's say if I want to calculate the exit in the case of emergency. So let's set object to room one, and let's set exit to room two. Now, if I click on this button right now, calculate exit. As you can see, the path will be directed from room 1 to room 2. That's the direct path. Now, let's say in the case of emergency, strong path might have obstacle in between them. So, for now, let's create a strong blockade here, right in the middle of the path, and I'll place it here. So, again, if I click on this calculate exit button, the path will not show because there's a blockade in between them. So, yeah, this is the basic concept. Again, the main part is we will be storing all this data in the form of graph. So, later on, all this functionality will be calculated as a form of graph. So, these are all properties for that graph. Each and every room, washroom, all acts as a form of node, and the path between them is edge. And this normal BFS will be using to calculate the nearest exit. So this is all for this manual builder, and this API roadmap is the 2D visualization of the that which we just created. So yeah, this is like I already created this one. So this is the 2D visualization of the same floor plan. So here the total of the four rooms and one hall and two washrooms. This is the graph data for the corresponding map. And if I click on the reference, you're again going to fetch from our database and reference this. This showing map just show in 2D map. That's again the main functionality here in this page is still current location info. So let's say I'm currently in room 2. So I have to just put the name of the room in this text field. And if I click on still current location info, it will fetch the current location info like Wi-Fi cluster, and these will be issued in our database. And this red button right here is the activate crisis mode. So if I click on this button, then all the emergency protocol will be executed in the respective hospital cycle. So the second tab is monitoring tab. In the monitoring tab, for now, it will basically work based on the sensors, CCTV cameras, and all manual emergency trigger points. For now, instead of sending using CCTV camera, I have just created one button to upload the video. So that video will act like a CCTV camera. So we can shoot video from this right here. And these are all the emergency points, emergency matrices. Sorry. So the first one is the person call. These are all the points which will be calculated out of 10. So if in that video, if any person falling in the ground will be detected, then its corresponding point will be calculated. So out of 10, for that corresponding video frame, the point for the person call is 5.3, and similarly for the grass break is 3.78, wall break is 3.34, and crowd chaos is 3.87. All the data will be calculated from our ML model, which in the backend is running at real time. And also from all the overall data, all these signals have calculated one overall result. So the overall point is 5.78, and we have also detected the listed the level of emergency like I think it's normal or it's let's say alarm mode. All these all will be listed over here. And the sensor data, also sensor data like fire sensor and vehicle sensor will be also collected, and their respective score will be listed over here. And Wi-Fi cluster. Let's say in the one room, due to some emergency, lots of people are there, and Wi-Fi cluster is so high, and that is also calculated over here. And the manual emergency trigger that will also be listed. And upon combining all those signals, at the final we will be calculating a single score. That score is this 5.71, which falls in the category of high emergency. So high emergency is listed over here. And the third part is localization. So for the localization page, we have to detect where our guest are currently right now. We have to find exact location of our guest. So here in the map, as you can see, our guest is in the room one, or we can refresh there to get the current location of our guest. So from the backend, it will be basically sending it in two phases. The first phase is from its, live data will be issued from the current Wi-Fi and other signals which we receive from his phone. If the user phone is offline, then we'll be using the its data like when he have the latest, card swipe, or where he have swiped the card last time, and which activities he did, which will be issued, and we can guess the current location. Basically, this is the backup method. And as you say, these are all floor occupancy data which we store over here and visualize here for the better localization. And the third part of localization is the evacuation. For the evacuation part, we need to show the latest part or the shortest part for the user to exit. So as I showed you in this part, where I showed like calculate nearest exit. So that's the same concept which I have used here. And these are all like which is particular, that is also visualization part which is stored here. I think yeah, that's all for